Saludos y bienvenidos a REACCIÓN. Mi nombre es Richie y hoy vamos a estar con el episodio 2 del Season 2 de Castlevania. Hemos ido poco a poco. Me estoy tomando mi tiempo intentando sacar por lo menos un video al día con esto del virus y de la cuarentena y de las diligencias y del trabajo y descomunal. Pero aquí estamos y no hay más espera. Vamos a ver qué tal. Skip.
I'm a nice person.
Okay.
I know how to be nice.
No, you don't.
I do. I'm nice to everybody.
Then why are most of these stories you've told me in the last few days about you arriving somewhere and then getting punched in the face?
That's because everyone else is a horrible piece of shit.
See?
Seguro que sí, la culpa es de los demás. Porque eso fue lo que le pasó. Él estaba en la barra, empezaron a hablar y le dieron un puñetazo.
What?
So, how do we proceed?
Okay.
Have the speakers left?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. In success, you will see them again soon in far happier circumstances.
See? He knows how to be nice. Is it true, then? The castle can travel somehow. We know the stories, but sometimes it's hard to separate myth from truth.
Tell her about Dracula's castle, Alucard. Her day can't get any more ruined.
Dracula's castle moves. How to describe it? It travels without moving. It appears at locations as if by magic.
There has to be some way to trap it. How do we start?
I want to go home.
Have you been drinking again?
No.
Some chance. But no, I want to go home. The old Belmont estate.
I was under the impression it was destroyed. Villagers, pitchforks and torches, that sort of thing.
It was. But the value of the old house wasn't the house itself. It was what was underneath it. The Belmont hold. Our family library and trove.
The collected knowledge and material of generations of Belmonts who fought the creatures of the night. That sounds interesting. If it survives.
De verdad que sí.
If there are solutions to the problems of finding and killing Dracula,
Están ahí.
they are in the hold.
Okay.
You're guessing, though.
I am guessing. I can't read or understand magic, but my family stored everything they found, including books of magic and whatever other weird stuff they came across. I just
Okay.
can't do anything with it. But you two can.
Fortunate indeed, then, that I chose not to kill you and eat you, Belmont.
And that I decided against gutting you, flaying you, and turning you into shoes, Alucard.
Such a merry band we are.
Literal.
I will find us a covered wagon and horses if you two can manage not to kill each other while I'm gone.
Oh, please. We're not children.
La cara de ella lo resume todo porque en verdad lo son.
Shouldn't I?
Yes, fuck you.
It shouldn't die. Yes, fuck you.
Do you really believe we could find the tools to kill my father at your old home?
I'll be honest with you. I don't have a better idea. I just know that right here, right now, we are under-equipped for the job.
Literal.
I'm trusting you, Belmont. Don't make me regret it.
Everybody regrets it in the end, Alucard.
Okay. Quiero ver si Godbrand es el que van a destruir primero, man. Me intriga.
No, no, no! Dracula will decide, not you. Threaten me all you like. I would die for him if I don't kill you first.
You do not question my loyalty. All I'm saying is that our goals can be met without gleefully paddling in the blood of children.
Enough!
I told you all that Hector and Isaac would guide our next steps. You will cease this infantile squabbling. I said, cease!
Ahí está. gusta. ¿Quién llegó ahí? ¿Quién es ella? Que yo no sé nada de esto y parece ser sumamente importante. Llegó bien fashion. Godbrand no le importa, obviamente. Pero, ¿quién es ella?
I am Carmilla. I am come from far Styria to join the War Council.
Okay.
Your presence was requested some time ago, Carmilla of Styria.
Indeed. But your mighty castle keep moves around. And with such mighty vampire generals advising you and prosecuting your war, what use could you have possibly had for a mere regional ruler? And yet...
Ella llegó a manipular full.
Your forces were repelled from a single city-state. Your generals are in disarray. So I feel that perhaps it is time to offer my insights to your great cause.
And what insights have you, Carmilla?
Why was this new wife of yours never turned?
What did you
Se
say?
encabronó.
You married,
Perdón.
you had a child, and yet you did not make her a vampire. Why was that? Were you simply keeping a human pet? And if so, why is vampire society going to war with the world over it?
I will speak with you alone. Attend me.
That's some heavy shit. Y ya traté de hablar bien los primeros videos y ya se está saliendo la cafrería. Normal.
Yes. You wish to speak to me, my lord.
Ajá, no te
That
haga
was
la
a
boba.
dramatic entrance, Carmilla.
It was not meant to disrespect you. It was intended to unsettle a room full of men. I prefer in such situations to arrive with as many advantages as possible.
And how is it that you're here?
Godbrand has been keeping me apprised of your castle's position. Your current location was also advantageous.
And why has Godbrand been in regular communication with
Exacto.
you?
I suspect he still wants to sleep with me.
And will you?
No.
My lord. From another man, that would be impossible impertinence.
And yet, I prefer to know my general's ties and compromises.
I may. If all the other vampire males in the world drop dead, and half the females, some of the animals.
Dito, mano, ya.
Very good, Carmilla.
Yo quería y pensaba que pues todavía puede ser que él sea el primero que destruyan y puede ser que vuele en pedazos, pero Dito, ahora me está dando un poquito de lástima Godbrand. Me está dando un poquito de cosa.
Speaking of impertinence, you just denounced the choice not to turn my dead wife in front of all my generals. What advantage does my anger buy you?
None. It's a question they have all been asking themselves. I gave you an opportunity to address it, my lord.
Oh, so you were helping.
Of course, my lord.
Then why have you only just arrived? You were summoned some time ago. Surely I needed help much earlier.
Distractions at home. Securing my region. Villages, pitchforks, torches. The usual.
Rejoin the others. Hector and Isaac, my forge masters, will be directing our next moves. I'm sure they would enjoy your help.
As you wish, my lord.
No le dijo como quiera porque no la transformó. Porque no la convirtió.
I'm still not completely clear on why you don't catch fire in the daylight.
I am half human. My mother's name was Lisa, and she was mortal.
I would very much like to hear the story of how that happened.
She actually showed up at his front door. She found the castle and banged on the front door with the pommel of her knife.
She sounds interesting.
Oh, she was remarkable. She beat on the door until my father let her in, and then demanded he teach her how to be a doctor.
Wait, Dracula taught a human woman how to be a doctor. What was first? Bloodletting?
God, you still think you're funny. My father
Dracula?
is a man of science, a philosopher, a scholar, and knows things our society have forgotten 3 times over. Do you still not understand the enormity of what we're doing? He's gone mad. And from that, there is no recovering him.
Shame.
It's a tragedy. He's a repository of centuries of learning. He could have changed the world. I think he might have, if Mother hadn't died. She'd sent him out into the world. And that's why I wasn't there when the bishops took her.
She sent him away?
She sent him to travel, to learn the true state of the world, true nature of humans and how they live.
She was turning him.
Imagine if he could have aimed all that knowledge at improving lives. If the religious inquisition hadn't proved true all of his worst instincts about humans.
And now he's
Religion.
going to use her death as an excuse to destroy the world.
Oh, the world will still be here, Belmont. Trees will still grow. Birds will still sing. Animals will still hump away in the undergrowth. But you won't be here. And you won't be here. None of you. The sun will still set, but you will not see it rise. There will only be Dracula and his war council and the hordes of the night. He writes in great books, you know. He used the covers himself from oak and wraps them in the preserved skin of the people who he hated most. And he writes plans, I've seen them. Ideas for darkening clouds and making them as permanent in the air as the frost of the north. Great, strange flying machines that pull shrouds across the sky to block out the sun. Imagine it. A world without humans, under endless invented night. And Dracula in his castle. His revenge so horribly complete that there is nothing left to do but look out over a world without art or memory or laughter, and know that he did his work well. That he did it all for love.
Irónico, ¿no?
Did you hear that?
Todo por amor y destruye el mundo.
Wait, no.
Which is the nearest town? Is it still Gratian?
Argesh is closer to us.
Hordes of the Night. Cada quien por su lado y ya. A su manera.
No further.
Jurassic Park y todo. Kebab. Oh, espérate, combo. Se acabó. Por supuesto. Está pa'l carajo. Está bueno, sí. Sifa le mete. Se la aguantó. Ese... Ese debe ser el equivalente a Blue Balls más épico del universo. Se lo aguantó adentro y fue tanta la presión que reventó. Asqueroso. Mira, mira, este fresco todavía se quiere mover, mira, mira. Se fue. Lo tumbaron. ¿Lo dejaron? Ah, lo dejaron que llevara el mensaje.
Nobody's going to our guest tonight.
¿Es el ciego? No. Sí, Isaac. Oh, Isaac está haciendo penitencia. That's fucked up. Ya vimos en el episodio de ayer, anterior, la historia de Héctor y por qué él odia a los humanos. Entendería entonces que esta es la de Isaac. Se ve doloroso, man.
You thieving little shit.
¿Qué se robó? ¿Algo de comer?
I'm trying to learn.
I found you dying on the street. I gave you a home and fed you, and all you were supposed to do was work quietly and watch my back, not go behind my back and fuck around with the tools of my trade. Sneaking down here, going through my books.
I'm sorry.
What did you think you were gonna learn?
How to help you?
Oh. You actually wanted to learn so you could help me do my work. Why?
Because... Please, don't be angry with me anymore.
Just tell me, Isaac. It's all right.
Because I love you.
Por eso lo jodieron.
Oh, bless your heart. Even after everything in your life, you're still a sweet boy who believes in love.
I'm sorry. I just wanted
Qué
to
mal.
help.
Well, I love you too. That's why I do this. This is how I love you. This is how I teach you.
Qué mal.
Stop fucking around. You do as you're told. You never use the word love again.
Ahí está. Ahí está. Chúpate esa, lo que te mando la otra. Ahí está.
No such thing as love in this world.
From a party sent to Argish. It died 20 yards from our door.
Argesh is some distance. He must have flown all night.
Why do you do that? The whipping.
Discipline. Peace. Choosing my own actions. And inuring myself to a world of horrors.
Come on, wake up. We have a horror right here for you.
Imagine, so horribly injured, and so determined to come back to us.
And crapping out a minute before it managed it. Useless fucking thing. Now do your filthy human magic with it.
Godbrand me cae bien. Me cae bien. Me va a doler cuando muera. Porque sé que va a morir. Siempre el que habla mucho muere en las series así. O traiciona. Muere o traiciona.
I'm sorry. You struggled so hard to come back home. So loyal. Perhaps this is all loyalty buys. In a world without love. Pain in the night. And death on your master's floor. Perhaps that's all that awaits me too.
Perhaps.
But you didn't mind. You came home regardless. The lesson here is that I shouldn't care either. Dracula will bring a pure world into being. I believe that. I believe him. I want of all things a pure world, a clean world, where there is only loyalty and only love.
Él acaba de jumpearlo. O sea, él acaba de jumpearlo. El tipo está vivo de nuevo.
You're so alone.
We have to accept that we've lost the party sent to Argesh.
Taking Argesh is bloodshed for its own sake. There is no strategy here.
Argesh has no real importance. You should have counseled an attack on Brayla.
Why Brayla?
If you were serious about serving our Lord's war, you would have seen that taking the biggest river port town in the region was important. If you take Brayla, you prevent escape from Wallachia.
Any city built over running water is a place that we, as vampires, should approach carefully.
Running water. I've never heard of that affecting vampires.
Death by running water hasn't happened in many centuries.
Why not?
Look around. We moved into the middle of countries.
I'd been told that vampires couldn't cross running water.
I've been on boats. I've had baths.
When?
Baths aren't running water, though, are they?
Of course they are.
How can baths be running water? The water stopped being poured when you get in.
The Greeks used to bury us on small islands because the graves would be surrounded by running water.
I think I would probably feel like running water would kill me.
Really? Do you feel like poison would kill you? Of course you don't. It's a thing you learn. It's not like we're given a manual for being a vampire.
Enough!
Do you really think that's enough, Hector?
Power is what matters in this world. I do
Yo
not see how
siento
securing Braylo.
que Drácula lo que tiene es un nursery ahí. Está todo el mundo como nerd chiquito, buscando candela, buscando problemas. Y ni saben lo que hacen.
Over Argesh gives us power. Argesh is an old, respected town.
I must respectfully disagree with my fellow Forge Master. Taking Argesh brings only terror and will scatter the human populace. Taking Brayla seals off one side of Wallachia.
Interesting, Hector.
I must disclose that I revived the creature that returned. The party was attacked on the road. Their assailants are unknown. But Argesh is close to Greshit. We are quite certain that Alucard sleeps at Greshit. And that there was recently a Belmont there.
A Belmont? I thought they were extinct.
No. We believe our Lord's son Alucard and the Belmont may have worked together to repel our forces at Greshit.
If there is a Belmont left alive, then should we not observe the ancestral Belmont home?
Why?
Perhaps on the general notion that the Belmonts hunted the likes of us for fucking centuries.
Exacto.
If there's one left alive, then it may have access to the trove of weapons and magical materials talked of across generations but never found, which they used to hunt us through fucking centuries. Am I making myself clear now?
Literal.
This is your war council, my lord?
¿Ya? Ya. No es por nada, pero se siente el build-up, se siente que Camila era. No me acuerdo el nombre ahora, se me olvidó. Pero ella no come cuento. Ella no come cuento. Y con lo que ella está diciendo y con lo que ella está haciendo, parece que cuando ellos lleguen a esa casa, se va a formar la grande. La grande. Así que si les gusta el contenido y quieren ver más, ustedes tienen que hacer algo sumamente sencillo. Sencillo. Lo que tienen que hacer es suscribirse al canal. Pueden darle a la campanita para que reciban la notificación. Siempre, como les indico, si tienen una opinión, la pueden dejar en los comentarios. Le pueden dar like al video si les gusta. Y hasta la próxima. Porque vamos a seguir viendo esto. Esto está bueno.